from what is the third oldest ballpark in the majors today, the Southern California sun starting to set over Dodger Stadium. And before we get much further, here's a look at our starting lineups tonight. Chris Miller will stand. And here's a ball hit in the air. Puig is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And one away now here in the Chicago third. Chris Miller.
Speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means.
And now meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. Around third and being waved on home. And he is across as well, and that pushes the lead up to 5-1. Barcelona will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Yes. I mean, I don't remember seeing him.
Hey, get your pitch, see through, huh? Let's go.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And no chance. Chris Miller.
But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
And this is knocked down on the mound. But the recovery throw will be in time to first.
It was the plate umpire making the call. Hello, Yasiel Puig. What a way to start a career.
Two and deep to right. Kadire back. It is off the bottom of the wall, and it kicks away from everybody.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
One rule for being a successful closer, you gotta keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error is pretty much gone now.
Swing and a miss, he struck him out. The 2013 Red Sox are the world champions and Boston strong. Bedlam at Fenway.
Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight it's the first of 4. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Chris Miller will strike. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, but this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the Chris Miller. Here it comes.
Get your pitch right here.
Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Find the ball.
And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield. 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And the throw skips past him and into center field. Out his first time. 1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the throw goes to first for the out. Chris Miller.
In a row. Now might be a good time to call on that two-seamer running in.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Chris Miller. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. And he has tied it up here in the 9th. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Coming up with good at-bats right now.
Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Chris Miller. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch.
Another look here. This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
Tickets, 1-800-Raiders.
Here's Luis Cruz. He has flied out and struck out. Manny Machado, foul territory, long throw. Oh, mercy! Got a seat.
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. And before we progress any further, let's have a quick look at our 2 starting lineups for tonight. Chris Miller.
Looked like he almost gave up on it. He's pretty lucky that wasn't called strike 3.
Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says his club's 3 runs in last night's game. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 2-run shot to enter play. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
You know, point of the season, this is where you start to pretty safely say that these guys are in it for the long haul.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out. Chris Miller.
Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Trouble averted here as this is tapped out in front of the mound. Throw on to Alonso so far. And he gets under a fastball here as this is lifted the other way to left center. Miller will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back.
He stayed out of the double play.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
2-run home run by Juan Uribe.
Tie game in the 9th. Jay grounds one. Pedroia makes the play. Oh, my! The Indians have won it. Their 11th walk-off.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. And they lock him up here as this is on the ground to the right side. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw. And the throw skips past him and into center field.
To play another game. Rays win. Rays win. Rays win. 5-4.
A look from downtown San Diego and Petco Park. And before we close in on first pitch, a look at the starting lineups here for the finale. Chris Miller will dig in. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Under it now is Quentin, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here, you can see just 1 hit in his past 4 ball games. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller is going to get there as he backs up to put it away.
Getting rolling here in a ball game.
This is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Quentin will get the home first. Opposite field to left. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Hey, come on now.
1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Miller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Chris Miller. Not too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Chris Miller.
Hey, keep going up there. Touch up. You're next.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Top of the wall, he holds it in.
Are you kidding me?
You don't get much better than that. Hernandez celebrates the great catch on the mound.
Welcome to those of you tuning in nationally. Sunday Night Baseball from the home of the Diamondbacks. And before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. And he will beat the throw.
What would have caused him to throw so wildly? But you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And this is in the air now, out to left. Miller is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Chris Miller
on 3 and 2 with 1 out. You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Miller is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Chris Miller. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap.
Chris Miller will step in now.
Okay, here we go. Hey, get your pitch up there.
Lined hard to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2. Chris Miller will stand in now. First pitch coming. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. No, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Go down looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Hit on the ground towards first. And that's a base hit. And that'll score the run from third.
With all the runs that both these teams have put up.
And now a ball hit fairly well here out to the deep part of left field. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks.
Really tries to save it for Melanson. The 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball to right center field. That's going to drop. Goes with it! Raise the Jolly Roger! They waved home Schierholtz. He's thrown out at the plate. The Buccos win their 90th. What a finish!
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable!